Welcome back to New York City. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Today we are in Queens. We are back in Queens. Right now I'm sitting, getting ready for my stream right in front of the Citi Field Stadium, home for the Mets team. We're like right in between Corona and Flushing. And let's start our work. The goal today is to actually explore Flushing Meadows Corona Park. It's like about 15 minutes away from here. Today's actually a beautiful day, so sunny. It's a little bit cold, but nice. Hello, Kevin. Hi, Michael. A lot of beautiful flowers around here. Right now this area looks very empty and quiet, but trust me, when there's a game or some concerts, that's all this space is filled with people, gets so crowded, big lines. Hi Viter, hi Joe. So you guys tell me, are you Mets fans or New York Yankees? I don't know who else we have. There's some Brooklyn team, I believe. And yes, primarily this is a stadium for the games, but they also do a lot of singers performances. I think like Beyonce had a concert. Hi Hector, your favorite stadium. Hi UK Neil. I don't know if you can guys. Okay guys, I squeeze my phone inside. Hope I can pull it back. It's pretty cool, new stadium. It was built actually, that new stadium was built in 2009 and it replaced the old stadium that was here before since 1964. Okay, let's just get out. Hi Andrew. Let me just say. Okay, so we have a Mets fans, we have a Yankees fans. The noise you hear, it's coming from the 7 train that goes right above the ground. It's a last stop before the final 7th station, Flushing. Looks like a new development happens here. Look at the cranes. I guess they're building new apartments. Here you can see the photographs of, I guess, their big baseball stars. I see there's some reporter was standing and filming himself. Oh damn, it's too bad I miss it. Would be nice to see all the craziness. Hi David. Okay, new casino. Yeah, I heard something about this. Do you know where exactly it's going to be? Is it maybe I got lucky. Let's look at this, the monument. Who is this guy? Tom Seaver. Oh no, he's not Tom Seaver. Who is Tom Seaver? He's a George. Oh, okay. His full name George Thomas Seaver. The franchise New York Mets. I guess it's a lot to read. They're building casino right there. Interesting. Oh, you mean maybe over there where there's also some construction thing going on? Should we walk to quickly to see? Let's do a quick walk since we are there. Hi, Roger. That guy in statue won 1969 World Series. Okay. So the stadium name is Citi Field. I don't know what's I guess the Citibank somehow got the name on it. Maybe they own some shares or something. This car standing, I guess they are promotional, right? Because they standing just perfectly placed and they don't have plates. Hi, Alex. So they have a Delta Sky Club. The Share or here? Oh, it's just parking garage, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's nothing really interesting. Is my connection dropping or not? I can't understand. Pretty windy today, unfortunately. It's parking lot for the players. VIP parking lot. Okay, thank you for confirming, Joy. So when there is a game, you can see a lot of people taking this train because it's actually very convenient to come to this stadium by public transportation versus like driving, because you end up paying extra for the parking. You need to find parking and deal with traffic. But 7 train drops you right there, and so you can see people when there is a game. The people already dress up in their team short or like hats, and the 7 train is so packed. Looks like it's Apple, right? I guess it's Apple. Hi, Emma. Home run. It's nice to have a lot of flowers in the park. Okay, we go now to the Flushing Corona Park. We're gonna cross this This guy is reporting something. So here's a sign, Flashing Meadows Park. Hello, Cynthia. Buffering, I know. I don't know why. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of things around here. The US Open Stadium, very convenient too for people to come here to see the tennis matches. We can also see the subway. Garage, I guess you call it garage. Yeah, I'm not sure this area kind of. I see the frame dropping here, and I don't know what the why the maybe I'm too away from Manhattan. Yeah, it says Casey Stengel Depot. Well, that's I don't know if this is their 7 train stop or this is Long Island Railroad also going here. Because over there is Long Island Railroad. So much industrial stuff. On another side, there is bus stops. It is windy today. I think I'm gonna put my glove on. But I like this wooden pavement. It's kind of give this old vibes. Okay, that's a 7 train. You guys see? Hi, Mark. But this is not the last stop of 7 train. There is a flashing one more stop. But I guess trains come here after. Here, 1 train. There's no people coming out, that's it. Since this is a garage. Hi, Tootsie. And this is a ticket for Long Island Railroad. This is where you can buy ticket to go to the Hamptons, Montauk, to Long Island. Let's take a quick look. No trains coming right now. Here's the schedule. The Long Island Railroad is pretty convenient. The trains are nice and takes you to Long Island pretty quickly comparing to the traffic. If you have a car, you have to drive, but it gets so busy on weekends and on like Saturday morning. If you want to go to Hamptons, the Penn Station, I think it's leaving from Penn Station. Oh my god, Penn Station is so packed. Like everyone is going to Hamptons or Long Island. I think we are entering the Flushing Park. You see this leaf in circle is a symbol of is a logo of New York City Park Department. Gotham Plaza entrance. By the way, this park actually the largest park in the Queens, but it's number 4. Hi. It's a number 4 park in New York City. It's even larger than the Central Park. Central Park on the 5th place. There's actually the number 1. I forgot the one. Let me check. I will tell you. It's 1,255 acre park, so it's huge. But we are going here to Unisphere. It's the most recognizable object, or I don't know, artwork, statue in the park. It has a lake, it has another lake, it has an actual creek or river. So it's a big park and a lot of things to see. So I'm looking forward to see their Unisphere, and hopefully we still catch there some cherry blossoms. So about the parks, let me tell you. So the biggest park in New York City in the Bronx, Pelham Bay Park. The number 2, Staten Island Greenbelt Park. Number 3, Van Cortlandt Park in Bronx again. And number 4, the park where we are right now, Flushing. And only number 5, Central Park. So we have some kind of artwork, I guess, made of their cars. Very futuristic looking. It's a bumper man. It's made of the bumpers from the cars. All stiff. Belly button. I like this name about Wednesday. I got here from the Queens, from my home. On 7 train. Okay, let me open the map so I don't get lost in the park. Where I am right now. Last time I was in this park for 5K run. Okay, let's go that way. I was here because they do like races, running activities. So I did my first 5K run here. So we ran around this fountain, around Unisphere. And I think I did another 10K long time ago, and that's it. They have a bike rentals here, which is nice. Yeah, there is a zoo, there is a museum, a lot of things in this park. Look at that, I don't know how you call these bicycles. I was in Ocean City, I was renting those. It was so much fun. You see them usually on boardwalk, you know, somewhere by the water. Hi, Israel. Yeah, they had several World's Fairs in this area. This is the reason why the park became so famous. Originally here was just a wetland because we are close to the Flushing Bay and like Flushing Creek here, so it just was like wetland and forest. Oh, no, not like forest, like a wetland, probably swamps. And so in 20th century, when New York developed, the people used to burn coal for energy. So all the ash that was left over after burning coal was brought here. So here was like damp, like coal ash damp. It was dirty. There was just mountains of this ash, rats of course, and all this nasty stuff. But then, as David wrote, in 1939 there were, or maybe earlier, what's his name? Robert Moses, he wanted to clean this area up and built a park. And then they had this fair, first fair in 1939, where they invited different countries to show off their inventions. It's like this fair was basically like Olympics, where each country shows their inventions, culture, and things that they're working on. And then they have another one in 1964. This is when they built this Unisphere, which represents, I don't know, peace in the world maybe. Oh, here, we can see it from here already. So we need to go that way. Do they have a road? Here you guys can see it already. So I watched some quick documentaries on the YouTube about this fair, and it has a lot of controversies, of course. You know, the Robert Moses, the person, was like controversial figure in the history of the New York City parks and just in general. he was considered being like a racist, greedy guy. Because all this fair cost a lot of money to organize and build, and they were hoping to pay off, but it didn't pay off. But even so, that now we can just go on the internet and see how people lived and how people live in other countries. That times there was no internet, and I don't think TV was so progressive to show people like how someone in Thailand or Indonesia live. So by inviting these countries, each country had a pavilion where they showcase their culture and innovations. By doing this, a lot of Americans was able to actually learn about countries and different cultures, which is nice. Okay, I see some water there. I just want to check what is this. So they have a lot of fields here. People do different activity. Let me check on the map. What is this? Okay, so this is the fountain of the planets. And here, World's Fair flag stuff. So there's supposed to be like flag, I believe. And if you look at the pictures and videos from the fair, you see there was a lot of fountains. Look, very beautiful. I can imagine. I imagine that they spent probably a lot of money to organize and build everything. Hi, I'm Zabrano. So this is, and the structure of the park and the map is still from those times, from 1964, 1965. Look, they have a docks here too. And we, by the way, right near the LaGuardia airport. You can hear the planes above us. Okay, let's go to the sphere while it's light. They introduce Mustang. Which one? Mustang 64. And Walt Disney was involved in organizing a lot of activities here and building like amusement park. They have that times everything was so new, and he built mechanical linking, who was controlled by people, but basically it was animatronic linking in Lincoln president and human size who actually talked. So that was a big thing that times. Everyone was impressed. Good night, Gerson. Sun is pretty strong. I didn't know that you can ride scooters here. So here mostly soccer fields, as you can see. Maybe, I guess people who live around here like soccer a lot. Getting close to the sphere, and right behind the sphere there is a zoo. I never been in zoo actually, in Queens. I don't really like zoos, so let's look at that architecture. Not architecture, sculpture. I'm curious what this Hi Anton. I'm curious what is this? Is it supposed to be another pool? Looks like maybe supposed to be like water, I think, in these blue things. Hi Ruben. And this is a sculpture named Rocket Thrower. The guy is throwing a rocket. Guess we need to go another side to see it from front. It's beautiful trees around here. I don't know if this one trees are they already. If this one was cherry blossom, that now just a dark red color, brownish red, I guess. Hi, Be the Traveler, thank you. I guess the cherry. Oh no, there is some cherries blossoms. Okay, we're gonna come. But just interesting color. This trees has this brown, orange, red shades on top. Oh, look at that sculpture with the moon. He's throwing a rocket with a small moon in the background. This is interesting bushes. They're like pine trees. No, they're softer, but they cut them to make it like bushes, short size. Hi, Julie. Welcome. I would love to catch the moment during summer, I guess, when the fountains work. But I don't know, do they put fountains now around this? Look at that squirrel. is the plane. The plane is going to LaGuardia Airport. They have a nice benches here where you can basically lay down. Hi Damien, welcome. But they look very concrete, not soft. Okay guys, actually never mind. I was going to ask you what part of the world you see right now. You know how, I don't know if you saw on TikTok or Instagram, the guy comes to the people like in Times Square or somewhere and is like, name me five countries that starts on letter B, for example, or what's the capital of some country, and the people can even answer simple question from the school program. Hello Johannes, welcome. Okay, we are catching a little bit cherry blossoms around here. But they have a food truck here. Something going on around there. A lot of sports. It's nice that the kids doing sports activities in the evening rather than to sitting in front of computer. I'm gonna walk around because the sun hits right now this sphere. So it's a 12, I don't know how many, 12 stories that the internet says, stainless steel sculpture. And this weird thing you see in front of me, they're all leftovers from their World Fair. Oh, look at nice alley to walk. I'm not sure what kind of gathering around here. They're giving away some hot dogs. Oh, there's some kind of game. Here's an official plate with information, Unisphere. Made by United States Steel Corporation. Stainless steel is 140 high 120 in diameter, in weight 700 pounds. Thank you so much, Grant, for donation. Thank you. Thank you, Grant. Hello, everyone here. Selfie with their globe and Unisphere. That part doesn't show any country, really. Can I go inside too? So during summer, I believe, there's supposed to be fountains. I actually never seen fountains working here, so I don't know how do I catch the moment, but because I would imagine it will be so beautiful. Hi, Israel. Yeah, and you know, I also heard that young kids right now doesn't know how to read like a handwritten script because they mostly typing everywhere, so they can all read the old handwritten stuff. Look, so here's a pipe system. Hi, Richard. Welcome. But when the water is here, it's all covered, so you can't see anything. Wow. But it's very impressive sculpture. Steve, I can't wait to take it off, but it's so cold. I just keep putting it away. But the weather keep getting cold and cold. So look, Australia. This is Australia, right? Grant, that's your land. Oh my God, guys! I see the someone hang their sneakers on top of the sphere. Also, it's crazy. I think that people can climb. I'm sure at night someone will come here and climb the sculpture. Here, do you see sneakers hanging? How did they end up there? It's not even sneakers, it's like looks like boots, like shoes. Oh. So weird. Okay, I think let's go check the stadium for US Open. Joe told us on other stream that sneakers means that Sneakers, hanging sneakers mean that there is a mafia living around, right? Okay, the cherries already falling slowly. Cherry blossoms. Hola, hola. Seven train sincere. Well, it doesn't go directly from the park. It's actually about maybe 10 minutes, maybe less, 10 minutes walk. But it's pretty convenient. Look how they shape the trees here. More statues here. The angry dogs. Yeah, this is a stadium where people come to watch US Open. You can also, usually 7 train, you can see the crowds in 7 train different right away when the people going to the US Open. US Open usually happens on in summer. I don't remember exactly what days, what months, but yeah, the people in New York make a big deal about US Open. I don't know, people, I think some people just go there, they don't even understand anything about tennis, they just want to like snap the picture. Like especially when a lot of celebrities go there, like Anna Wintour, and they kind of, I think they kind of popularize it even more. Hi Yuji. So yeah, everyone just goes there to take a picture and go and put on Instagram without actually understanding anything about tennis. I don't mean everyone, but I feel like a lot of people who I know do this. So the building right in front of me is Queen's Museum. They have a different art, like contemporary art, different exhibition, but one of the most famous prominent things they have, it's a panorama of New York City. So I've been there many years ago. I don't really remember much about this museum, which tells me that I need to visit it again. Looks like the interesting sculpture. Hi Marlene. Yeah, the prices in the events, like even sport games or US Open, the prices for food and drinks just ridiculous. And food usually there, it's just like fast food, not the best quality either. Look at these trees. They have a different types of their cherries. This look like umbrellas. Okay, Cincy, I will try leave here on time. You know which sport I think is the most expensive? I think the hockey is the most. I don't know actually. I think they like also equestrian, the one on the horse is expensive, but hockey, the hockey one, I think it takes a lot of equipment. Also, you need a facility, you need ice all the time. So, like comparing to basketball, you just need a ball and a net. I think this is a nice shot. You can still catch the baseball is expensive too. Let me take a picture. Sorry guys. I guess you mean Alan, do you mean like soccer? Like is a museum. Prince Museum. Right behind the ball, right behind the sphere. Yeah, it's like called panorama, something like this. You can see there New York City from the top, but it's like small. Yeah, do you know this guy from, you know, like, what's the name of that show? Shark Tank. This Mr. Wonderful. He has a book about like money management, It's pretty easy to read and also gives a good insights about life and like what people, how different events in life manipulate people emotions and how people spend money on a lot of things. So he was telling that if you like sending your kid to, like he gave example of the hockey, to to play hockey, that's like a waste of your money, because the chance that your kid becomes like famous hockey player who will be actually made a living on money for living with hockey is like very little chance. To be realistic, of course you can have a genius kid who will be like very talented in hockey, but realistically, so if you don't have too much money in your life, if you're struggling in your life to make a living, and you're sending your kid to hockey hoping he will become like Olympic champion in hockey, it's like waste of money. It's kind of like sad and like Debbie Downer way of thinking, but it's realistic. Cherry blossoms already started to fall in Tokyo. Oh, it's kind of sad. I think here in New York City too, some already like ready to fall. Well, yeah, that's why you probably see in many South American countries, the soccer is such a big game, such an important sport. Okay, let's look at these structures that left from the World's Fair. So apparently there was some kind of carousels. This is another view of the yeah, rainy days. The weekend is looking rainy as well. Rainy and cold, unfortunately, for New York City. So what is that? Kind of theater? It's a family dance theater, special events. Guys who watched me yesterday, did you see today's stock market went up? Do you know why? Guess why? The people who watched my stream yesterday might guess. So this structure is so weird looking. There's a lot of stairs going up. Let's take a peek inside. So I see a lot of country flags Empty counter. Nothing there. No entry at these doors. No, because it went down. Because of the bull. Because of the Wall Street charging bull. So I want to check where here is supposed to be lake. Let's see how far we are from the lake. Looks like this is a parking lot. Okay, so if we go straight, we have to pass this road, some little bridge. So yeah, guys, you're right. Now every time stock market is not doing well, we have to go to the Wall Street to say hi to Bull. So look at that structure, so futuristic looking. Would be nice if they fix it and made it up to operate like in old times. Oh, we're only 8 minutes away from the lake. Time to put gloves. Why not boat holding night boat holding the comments? Maybe because he used the word that starts on K. They have a skate park here. It's not really big. The Lake Placid, it's somewhere in upstate. I don't know. Lake Placid. I think Lake Placid it's nearby George Lake, no? Or I'm imagining something. I know, Alan, it's pretty cold today and yesterday and tomorrow. I don't know what will be tomorrow evening. Shows that it's going to be a little bit rain. Was there some Olympic Games near Lake Placid? Oh, look at that. They made those blocks, rocks, like staples, like a world too. Like a Earth. You see different countries here. Okay, so it means that this lake, what I heard, that everyone likes to go to Lake George, but if you want to save money, you can go to Lake Placid, and it's almost the same, just way cheaper. This is what I heard about this lake. Big American highways. Yeah, I know, Joy. It's tea time. I just need to find a cool spot. Not in the middle of this bridge. Maybe by the lake. Oh, I see lake already from here. Have a beautiful sunset today. Look at this bright orange colors. And the traffic . Oh wow, Emma, it's so cool. They won Russians. Well, in this time it was USSR in 1980s. Getting close to Remco Park? Oh wow, so there is a Corona flashing in Riga Park. But it's still considered a flash, what the name, the flashing Meadows Park. I meant it's nice to have kids playing at the park rather than to hanging out in front of a TV, or not even TV. Kids don't even sit in front of TV now. They are just playing the games on the phone. No, Christian, I hear birds. Oh, I kind of Kind of wish I can enjoy sunset on the west side right now in Manhattan. Look at the colors. The sky is so clean. I guess because it's cold, you know, guys, when it's cold, the sunset is nice. Okay, maybe they have a picnic tables by the water. I think I saw this park when you driving to JFK Airport. You pass this area and see these lakes. I think this is what is that. I was always wondering what is this. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the flashing name, where the flashing name came from and what does it mean. I actually tried to find what the Corona, how they name neighborhood Corona, and there's no really official information. They're saying that some realtor might name it like from word crown to make it to make this neighborhood sounds like fancy and attractive, but it's just a theory, not really official. Okay, this looks like some terrace cafe. Ooh, wow, look at that. The view. Terrace cafe. I don't know if the right time, the right weather to enjoy this terrace. Hi, it's Jameson. So that's one lake. There's another lake further away, and the lake is a natural water, so it's not like artificial lake like we have in Central Park. All these lakes are man-made. Do we have any crocodiles or turtles? It looks too dirty, full of garbage here. Dragon Boat Festival in the summer? Oh wow. Would love to see it, Kevin. When, what date usually? Okay, let's see if my gimbal can withstand the wind, so I can have a romantic tea time right there. Cannot stand. Okay, I think it can handle it. Wow, it's no one around here. All this lake for me. I hope it doesn't stay sturdy. Okay. I'm gonna put another glove. As you can see, it's windy and cold. You better stand strong, gimbal. The only problem with this container, okay, it doesn't have a lot of space to grip, and when my hands get cold, it's like very hard to open it. Just look, guys, so no one come behind me. and steals my phone. I'm having the same that I had yesterday. I will tell you the name. This Japanese, it doesn't have a coffee in, but tastes so good. It's made of what's the name? Buckwheat, roasted buckwheat. It tastes really good. So this is just a name. You see I don't have the same, but I mean they call it sobacha. Roasted buckwheat tea. It doesn't have a coffee and it tastes so good. So if you're into tea and you can have coffee, you should try. Today I'm having dark chocolate almond buttercup. I usually don't eat those buttercups, but I found them really filling during my walks. So gives me energy. So one buttercup today is perfect with a hot tea. You having matcha? Enjoy. I'm having a moon right in front of me. And there is a plane. Buttercup is your nickname, Joe? Well, it's a definitely cute word. Yes, yes, Cynthia. Of course, I eat when I get home. You know how hungry I get home? Do you know how hungry I get when I come home after working on the cold? Yeah, I like jasmine tea. I like lemongrass, lemon balm. I think the only black tea I'm not a big fan of. Hibiscus tastes too sour to me. You know, I'm not into sour stuff. The Earl Grey is nice. I like to add a cardamom. You know this cardamom, like spice. You can have just a whole little, I don't know, grain drop into your tea and it smells nice. I think wind got even stronger. Okay. Let's look how far we are from public transportation, if we have to go back to 7 train or there is a shortcut to go to the Kew Gardens. Okay, there's a 31-minute walk back to 7 train, or 35 minutes walk to the M train. If we go to M train, we go through the Rega Park. I guess we go through the Rega Park, right? It's more interesting. Something new. Just need to figure out. So we go there and there. Even so, I don't know the route exactly. We will figure out. I think so. I think it's safe. It's still light. The Rega Park is a pretty safe neighborhood, I think. I have a map. I have a... So let's look at the water. Good to... You know, it's healthy to look at the water. Looks like they have a kayaking area there. Hello, Francisca, welcome. Interesting shape, the kayaks, this orange ones, kind of weird looking. I never seen this type of kayaks. I always saw these kayaks where you actually sit, I don't know. Oh, and they have a, I don't know how you call this thing, like when you have to paddle boats, I guess. Yeah, paddle wheeler. That one is fun to do. But you know what, guys? It doesn't smell nice here. It smells like... It doesn't smell nice for some reason here. I'm just trying to give you whole atmosphere of everything. This one... Hello, Florencia. Oh my god, it's so cold right now. I don't want to even thinking about kayaking. You know, they do kayaking in the East River. In Long Island City, they have one spot and it's free. I don't know, I'm terrified of the thought having East River water on my body. Smells like sewage. Sewage. Yeah. I don't know. Not really pleasant. Driving is hard. It's hard work for your arms. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just checking the way to walk, so as long as I'm not end up walking on highway, I am good. Because I have this tendency, like, oh, it's like 5 minutes walk, you know, like in Manhattan, you're like, oh, it's just like 5 minutes walk, but somewhere you end up walking on a highway. So the person with the dog. So yeah, I think that way, if you drive that way, you end up in JFK airport. And there somewhere will be Rego Park Mall. Yeah, I think you can cycle park. Okay, which way? So we will be walking a little bit. Hi, I see you. Investigation. Nice bridge. If you wanna go to the water, here's a pass. But look too spooky. I don't know why. Feels like you will find some bodies there. So I don't know, I will have to eventually cross that road, but I don't know where. It's a Google map tells me that I will be able to cross the road, this highway, in a little bit. Oh, I think, do they have a pass work on top? So there's a Grand Central Parkway. Oh, I think they have a stair, like pass above it. Okay. I don't know where I am. Like, never been here before. They have a grill sections. I think it's overpass over there on top. Otherwise, Google wouldn't be showing me that. It should be. I'm not running across the across the highway. So here shows me that there. Joe, I feel like I will end up somewhere in Connecticut. Or maybe there's a light, who knows? A little bit more. Little bit more. Hi, Robert Matic. If the Google lied to me about overpass, oh yeah, I see overpass. Gosh, oh, such a relief. I wasn't ready to cross the street. Cross the highway. Should we check the water very quickly? Oh, there's a ducks too. Hi, ducks. So dirty. Look how, oh my god, it's so dirty around here. Such a shame. Would be such a nice area to hang out. How dirty people could be. But I guess the ducks come here to eat. Oh, there's a lot of them here. They're all coming to me. They're thinking I have a food. No, I don't have any food. Ducks. Okay. A lot of garbage, unfortunately, around this lake. I would be freezing till tomorrow, Joy. Probably that's why it smells, because a lot of people just dump garbage here. It wouldn't smell like roses. I will probably make a miso soup when I get home. I have this miso soup in patches. So you just mix it with water, with hot water. And tastes good and quick. And you got some hot liquid inside your body. Okay, we are going up. So I think we will walk mostly in residential area, like just private houses. No, not only miso soup. That's just to warm me up. I don't even eat it all the time. It's just like when it's cold and you want a hot liquid. So we need to get 64th road. Okay. Okay, so we go that way. So I don't know what are we in Riga Park right now, because I'm taking E-train from the Forest Hills. So this is the 64th road, and this is going to be all houses, private houses. Nice small cute houses here. The Shining movie I never watched. What is about? Interesting style the houses here has. I feel like they are different from everything we saw before. Yeah, Kevin, there is also in Kew Gardens. Oh, they have a nice area.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know why she was saying me hi. I guess she's so friendly. Oh, I look like weirder in red hat and camera walking around in this area. I'm curious why the houses in this area have this design, have this type of architecture. The Forest Hills, some parts of Forest Hill has a huge mansions, like huge, beautiful houses. Yeah, it's nice and quiet here. She saw that I was an inspector. She was looking at me. I even stopped when she said hi to me. I even stopped because she looked at me like she knows me. I was like, do I know you? You know? I got confused for a second. Like, maybe I know her? Okay, on the end of block, we're going to turn on left. So that's you saying these buildings are apartments. There are 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs. Okay, so it's not like one family home. Interesting. Okay, so on this 108th Street gonna be, looks like 108th Street that we are turning, going to have some businesses. I'm not sure actually where is the exact border of the Forest Hills and Kew Gardens. Where are they divided, or where are they separating? So dark, right? So here we are. Oh, look, they have a Russian lettering here. Apteka. Oh, interesting. Where did I end up? Oh, here. I hear Russian speech here. Maybe this lady saw that she saw me that I'm Russian. That's why she say hi to me. Okay, let's go. Since you grew up not far from here? Oh, wow. Burger spot. Oh, they have a Middle Eastern and European store. That burger spot has a line. Must be good burgers. Barbershop. Oh, the Tashkent supermarket. They have this. I will show you to another side of the street. So there is a big supermarket that sells. Let me show you the place. So many interesting places here. I don't know how I ended up here from the park. Look, that place serves Chinese, American, Japanese cuisine, sushi bar, party room, catering, and it's kosher also. Crazy meat, подарки, игрушки, картины. Looks they have old player there. Oh, I used to have this when I was young. It calls Snevalyashka. So they have this bunch of Russian stuff. That's a Cheburashka cartoon that we have cartoon in Russia from this weird animal. So yeah, I've been in Brighton Beach before. Yeah, the Tashkent supermarket, they actually that's a pretty famous supermarket. They have one on Brighton Beach and they just opened it in Manhattan. I forgot where. I think it was around not far from the Washington Square Park. So I need to check it out. Even so, I'm not really like, you know what's interesting, because this supermarket, you don't know what kind of food there, how do you describe, because it's not really Russian. This Tashkent is in Uzbekistan. It's like past Soviet Union, but now it's like Central Asia. So how you describe the supermarket? It's like, is Europe and Central Asia food. Okay, looks like that was a busy area with all supermarkets. Well, they actually the meat from horse. They eat not only in Uzbekistan. There is also a lot of cultures even in Russia. They make is like salami from their horse meat. I don't know actually, since if you can call it like Russian. I don't think you can call it Russian right now because the food is very mixed. Oh, they have a nice magnolia tree here, beautiful. Okay, we keep going. Looks like they have a how you call this? Because since there is a big Jewish community, they have a Jewish center. Oh yeah, here. Every time you stream outside of Manhattan and some more residential areas, people give you such a look like, what the heck? What the heck? It's like, what are you doing here? If I tell them, hey, I came from the Flushing Park. Oh, looks like big another Jewish center. Oh, look at the moon. The moon is so big today. It's not the biggest, but okay, where are you? Oh, I didn't know Staten Island has a Russian supermarket too. Okay, red light. So about Brighton Beach, so I know it's like famous for being a Russian neighborhood, but it's actually slowly changing because it became it has more immigrants from the Central Asia and past Soviet Union republics such as Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, I don't know which one else, like, so all the small countries, so it became less Russian actually. If you go there and you will walk on the street, you will see it's actually very mixed and has less of like Russian, more people from that part of the world. That's why the supermarket is got really big, because it's Tashkent has more actually food from Central Asia. Do you know that McDonald's, like, I remember when we had the first McDonald's opened in our my town. No, like my town where my mom lives, we still don't have McDonald's there. There's no McDonald's in my town. But the nearby bigger city where I actually went to university, there one McDonald's. And it's actually very nice, because it's not considering like, you know, like in America, a lot, especially in New York, a lot of McDonald's are so dirty. That's like considering place where you take girl on a date. So here we how the apartments looks here. They're actually very nice and clean, you know. Have a big entrance. George Washington.
We had told you to turn.
I would love to try McDonald's burger when it first opened in America, just to see how it was. Oh damn, I didn't record my walk today. It would be interesting to see the map where I walk. But I think we are deep in Forest Hills right now. Since the train station name is Forest Hills. And the E-train is actually, if you catch the express one, it's actually very quick. You get to Manhattan in 20 minutes. So if you catch Express. If you don't catch the E Express, it's gonna take maybe twice longer.
And I have a client who.
What do you guys think about chicken fillet? I watched some documentary about how they have the secret sauce. They preserve the recipe. Hello, Dixon. Okay, we're walking now. Oh, look at the roses. The roses are blooming here. It's very soft smell. I didn't know the roses already blooming. I heard the chicken fillet got a big backlash because they're anti-gay, anti-LGBT position. Look at that entrance. This looks like some kind of palace entrance. They have a dolmen here. And they have a roses bush here. And they have a lot of plants. I don't know what's the name of these flowers, but my mom used to grow a lot of them on their windows. Do you guys know the name of these flowers? Hi, Scott Briggs. No, those were roses. There was roses for sure. Hi, Santons. Okay, I will check home. I know how they look. You see, another. They have this roses bushes in the corners. Okay, let me translate it, because now I wouldn't stop thinking about these little flowers. Добрый вечер. Good evening. Okay. Violet. I don't know why they call them violet. Violets. Scott, are you practicing your Russian? Well, guys, right now, with all AI, technology, we don't need to worry anymore about learning languages. It can just translate you. Look at that, they have some guy holding. That's interesting neighborhood for sure. They're caring about this neighborhood. The houses look very apartments looks very taken care. This is the plants. Violas. Some call them violas. До свидания is just bye. It's not really good night. It's just bye, just general bye. It's just a very long word. Comparing to English bye. But if you break it into parts, it sounds like it's also might translate like see you next time. Next bye till next time. Yeah. I think I am close to the E-train, which is nice. Let's see where we are. Ridgewood? Wait, am I in Ridgewood? No, I'm not in Ridgewood. But why it says a Ridgewood? But it's a Ridgewood Savings Bank. I'm on Queens Boulevard, by the way. And there's a Ridgewood Savings Bank. Okay guys, the train is right there. I guess I will time to say bye. That was fun walk. I know it's just only 2 hours, but I feel like I walk a lot today. I hope you enjoyed the Flushing Park exploration. Yes, today wasn't really a planned path or route, but yeah, we walked from Flushing / Corona to Forest Hills. Thank you guys again, everyone who joined me today. I probably will stream tomorrow because remind again, I will be away during weekend, and but tomorrow is supposed to rain in the evening, so I will play by ear. But if I don't see you, have a great weekend, and thank you again. Have a good night. Ciao.